Hey guys, okay, so nobody jumped on, which is totally fine. So I'm just gonna jump on here live and go over the things I wanted to go over with you. And you guys can watch the recording and we can kind of go from there. Okay, so we're into week 2 of our new coach training. I hope you guys are finding a lot of value in the trainings that I have been giving you. This group has been super quiet, so that's something I need you guys to get better at, is showing up to this group, posting in this group when I am. The only way for you guys to grow your business is to apply what you're learning and to show up in the group and to show up on your social media. So this week we're talking about like earning money fast in your business, and hopefully the training so far that you've been going through is helping you like figure out how to do that. Okay, so that's tips on like how to make money fast, basically earn money to pay back your Shakeology, which was all your guys' goals. So I'm gonna go over some new coach stuff that I normally would have gone over like our first Zoom, like before we even started. Hey girls. Okay, so if you're getting on, say hey. If you have questions, you can comment them down below and I will answer them at the end, okay? So say hey, be engaged. That's the whole point of this group, is to like get you guys engaged, get you guys talking to each other and like building relationships with each other as like a little pod group too, okay? So yes, I'm drinking Energize because I'm like dead dog tired. I don't know why I'm so tired today, but okay. So the first thing, I added you guys to, hey April, I added you guys to a lot of different groups. So I'm going to go through like the different groups, what they're for. But the first thing I want to tell you guys is turn off your notifications for your groups, okay? On your phone, turn off the notifications. It can be so overwhelming. And I can tell you this from experience. This is like a huge reason why people like quit coaching, is because it's just overwhelming to get notifications all the time. And you're going to be you've been added to a few groups, you know, like you're going to be creating your own groups. You're going to have notifications that go off all the time. So make sure you turn the notifications off to your groups on your phone. So basically turn your notifications off for Facebook on your phone. I even have my Instagram notifications off for my phone. So basically it's like, you know, you don't get a beep or a notification or like a text message or whatever when you have a new person that comments in a group or a message or anything like that. That's super distracting, and I want you guys, and I'll be talking about this later, but I want you guys to be super focused when you're working your business, and I want you to be super present when you're not, right? So that's the whole point of this business, is to build freedom and build more time for you guys to be present in your life. And you can't be present if your phone is constantly going off, okay? So make sure you turn off all your notifications for your phone so it's not going off every second of every day, because that's annoying. The third thing, go through the groups one time a day. So pick a time when you're gonna go through the groups. I normally go through my groups when it's my working time. So I work my business during nap time. So normally from like 12:30 to 3. That's when I check my groups, and then I'll check them again at night. And normally I'll just check my groups, like my challenger group. So for you guys, pick a time when you're going to work your business. That's when you check this group. That's when you check the other groups I add you to. And don't just scroll through there. Like, have an intention when you go in there and be productive when you go in there. Okay. So like, you know, look for a training, or, you know, like maybe go in there and ask a question, or maybe go in there and search the files tab. Like, be intentional when you go in there. Don't just scroll through there, okay? Learn something when you're in the groups, or like post or ask a question or do something when you're in the groups. Be very intentional when you're in there, okay? That's like one of the biggest things I think I've learned with this business, is being intentional, and being intentional with my time, and not just wasting time, but being productive with the time I have. We all are busy, right? Some of you are moms, some of you are going to school, some of you are all like working full time, some of you are all 3 of those things. And we're all busy, so we need to make sure we're intentional with the time we have to grow this business. So a year from now, you guys have the freedom to be like, you know what, I can go down to part-time hours at my job, or I can go down to like being home with my kids, or I can go down to not having a job after I get out of college. Like whatever the case may be, you guys will be able to build that freedom when you have the intentional time and the focus time now with your business, okay? So that, for those of you who want to be business builders, comment down below if you want to be a business builder. I know I did a poll. So comment down below if you want to be a business builder. Those of you guys who want to be business builders, I am going to be putting into a Voxer thread. Voxer is basically like walkie-talkie, so we can literally like walkie-talkie, like talk to each other in this little message pod. It's going to be another way for you guys to get a hold of me one-on-one. One-on-one in our group, so like 1 to 3 or 4. And we can like literally voice talk. We can talk about things a lot easier than texting, or like even Facebook has, you can do like audio messages in Facebook, but they're only a minute long. Walkie-talkie doesn't have a length. So we literally could like go through questions, go through like everything you have in this walkie-talkie app. Okay. So I'll be doing that tonight, is add you guys who want to be in that, to the walkie-talkie app. Okay. So here's the groups I've added you to. Most of you should be in our self-love club group. And this is basically for your health and fitness accountability. This is your ongoing challenge group. This is a group that you personally can add your clients and your customers and your coaches to for fitness and accountability, okay? It's basically like our big challenge group. It's where I add my coaches. It's where I add my customers. Anybody who's purchased anything from me, I give them access to this group, and they can add themselves to this group for ongoing accountability, okay? So make sure you're in there, you're sharing your journey, you're posting, you're giving tips, you're sharing just your journey and getting used to sharing your journey. This is a safe place for you guys who are uncomfortable with sharing your journey on social media. This is a private place that you guys can do that. You can learn to share your story. You can learn to post pictures about yourself in this group and slowly get comfortable into doing it on your social media. Okay, so this is a place where you guys want to be sharing your journey and getting used to telling your story and showing up and doing that in that group. Okay, the second group is our Freedom Tribe group, and this is our big team page. This is everybody in our team is in this group. So it's all coaches. So when you guys start adding coaches to your team, you'll be adding them to Freedom Tribe and being a part of this. You can ask questions in there. It's a place where you will see like weekly recognition. It's a place where there's just a lot more. There's more resources in there for business building stuff. Okay, so this is more business building. Self-Love Club is more fitness building, I guess. Okay, so those are two separate things. The next one is our new coach accountability, or our new coach academy group, which you guys are in right now. You guys know what that is. That's our new coach training. This group right here is going to be and should be your guys' main focus for the next couple weeks until we're done with this training. This is the training. This is the group where like I'm giving you guys resources to like equip you to build your business. This is where we like start building those fundamentals for your business. Doing the things that you need to do every single day to grow your business, you know, like the 4 vitals, working out, sharing your journey, drinking Shakeology, doing your personal development, talking to people, building relationships, reaching out to people. This is where you guys can literally ask your questions, and we'll be putting I've been putting trainings in this group. So you guys kind of know what that is, but this is your main focus group. The next group, which is off of Facebook, is our tracker app. And I don't know if all of you guys are in my tracker app group for June 18th. Will you guys raise your hand if you are? If you're not, say I'm not and say you want in. But this is where you guys will post every day. You'll track your workouts and your Shakeology for the next month. The tracker app is where I host my monthly challenge groups. They're only 4 weeks long, 28 days. So next month, you guys can start adding your people to my accountability group in the tracker app. So basically okay, Jenna, I'll add you, okay? Basically the tracker app group, how it's different than the self-love club group is, okay, Kendra, I'll add you too, is the tracker group is going to be people who have purchased like Shakeology, a challenge pack. They're usually newer clients, newer coaches like you guys. The self-love club is basically anybody who's purchased anything, or just anybody who wants accountability from you or from me. I add those guys to them, and I just make sure that they sign up with like a free membership with me. So that's kind of the difference. The tracker app also is a monthly group, so it only lasts 4 weeks. And then after the 4 weeks, I create a new group for that month. So this month, we're starting on the 18th. Some of the girls in there are doing 2B Mindset, the 2B Mindset program. Some of them are doing the before lift workout program because they ordered Lift 4. So they're in there doing that. So there's a mix of two different things going on. So depending on what you guys are going to do, that's like pick a program. You guys can show up and do that in this group. And when you guys are in this group, since you are coaches, I want you to really focus on getting results and sharing and posting and like leading this group, even though you maybe don't have people in there yet, leading it like it is yours. So sharing tips, making sure you're tracking your stuff. This is a group where it's our challenge group. It's our boot camp group. This is where we really show up for ourselves in that group. Okay. So next month, I think we will be doing a group, I believe on July 16th, I think is when I have it down. So next month, you guys can start thinking about that challenge group, and you guys will be co-hosting that group with me and running it with me, adding your peeps to it who order. More than likely, we will probably be doing a Lift 4 challenge group. So my monthly tracker groups are normally like geared around something. Okay, so that's that. Needed that. Okay, so next, those are the groups. The groups make sense. Everybody good on the groups? Give me a thumbs up if you're good on the groups. I have notes that I want to make sure that I just hit everything. Okay, so the next thing is Success Club. If you guys are hitting Success Club 5 and helping at least 3 people join a challenge group, or at least help 3 people every single month purchase something, whether it's they purchase Beachbody On Demand or Shakeology or something from the supplement line or a program, you guys, if you're helping 3 people and hitting Success Club every single month, you guys are a business builder. You are a business builder if you're hitting Success Club 5, okay? So it's that simple. It's that simple how to be a business builder. Help 3 new people every single month. And 50% of your new Coach Academy is to get a result. So 50% of this whole group, you guys, is for you to get results in your health and fitness and share your journey. This is the best way to show people that what you're doing is working, okay? So nobody's going to want to join you if they don't see you sharing your progress that you're doing. This doesn't mean you have to share it every day. Once a week, share the successes you're having, whether it's non-scale or a scale victory. Like, share the progress that you're making. It can be as simple as like you're down 5 pounds, or it can be as simple as these jeans fit, or this shirt is loose and it used to be super tight. Like, sharing those little victories or big victories weekly are going to show people that what you're doing is working. And that's the whole point of coaching. Like, literally, if I could sum up coaching in like this, like smallest, it's get results, help people get results, help those people help people get results. Like, that's coaching in 3 things. So you have to come back to, are you getting results with your health and fitness? And then are you sharing those results and sharing how other people can do this with you? Okay, so that's the biggest thing, is go all in with a program. And whether, like, it depends on your program. Now I love that we have this Lift 4 option, because it's only 4 days a week. And I know for me, I have a lot of new coaches and I have a lot of clients even that are like, I can't commit to working out 7 days a week. They know their schedules, they just physically can't do it. So Lift 4 is going to be perfect for that, because I can be like, look, you can still go all in. You can still commit to a program, and it's only 4 days a week and it's only 30 minutes a day. Like, that's legit amazing. And I also, 2B Mindset is amazing for people who cannot physically work out, for whether they have a surgery or maybe they're pregnant and they can't work out, or whatever the case. 2B Mindset is going to be another amazing thing for those people who can't physically work out. So pick a program to go all in with. Maybe it's just one of our 5-day programs. Maybe it's 21 Day Fix. Maybe it's the Before Lift. Maybe it's 2B Mindset. Whatever it is, maybe it's 80 Day Obsession. I know April just finished 80 Day Obsession and she had killer results. You should post those in here, April. Your results from 80 Day Obsession. Like, pick a program and just go all in with it and literally challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to get in the best shape of your life. Put yourself first and use this journey as not just a coach, but as a client too. Like, use this journey, your new coaching journey, to be a better person and to be a happier person. I know, like, in the last 7 years, like, I have become such a different person than I was 7 years ago. And obviously because I'm like more grown up, right? But the personal development and the transformation that I have made inside and outside has been amazing. And that is our job as a coach, you guys, to literally transform your own life, to be better to be happier. Oh, my phone is only at 20%. Oh my gosh. And just to show other people that they can do that. Okay. So just remember that. Like, if you feel like anytime in your business, you're like, you feel a lull and you feel like it's not going as good as you should, look at yourself. Are you getting health and fitness results? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you working on bettering yourself as a person? Because it starts with us, right? Get results first, inside and outside. If we're not doing that first, we can't help other people get results. And then we definitely can't help people get results. So it starts with you getting results, sharing your journey. Something to keep in mind, actions speak way louder than words. So this is kind of like what I just talked about, like show your progress. Make a commitment that every day, whether it's on Transformation Tuesday or Throwback Thursday or Face-to-Face Friday, whatever you guys feel called to do, that you're sharing your progress. You're sharing your journey every single week. That's what's going to draw people to you, okay? Sharing that progress, that side-to-side progress is going to help people be like, okay, what she's doing, what she's been posting about, these workouts every day she's doing, it's working because I see the transformation, right? So make sure you're doing that. Another thing to think about or remember is that all challenge packs and products are the same price for coaches. Everybody has the same challenge pack bundle. Everybody has the same products. We all have them for the same price. So what people are signing up with you, people are signing up with you for you. They're signing up with you because you have the secret sauce that they are looking for. They're signing up with you because they connect with you. They resonate with you. They get you. Okay, so that's why people sign up with you. They connect with you. That's why people are joining with you, not because of the program or anything else, but because of your story, because you're sharing your story and you're sharing your progress and they can relate it to that, okay? So think about that. Like, if you're not sharing your progress and your story, people can't relate with you and they're going to join with somebody else that they can relate to that is sharing their story, right? So think about that. Sorry, I'm talking really fast. I almost should go get I'm going to take you guys with me super quick because I don't want to die. And I should have done this before I knew this was going to happen. I looked at my charger and okay. I got a charger. This is real life, you guys. Another thing, real life coaching. You don't have to be perfect. Stuff happens. Okay, let's get me plugged back in so it's energized. We understand. Right. Yeah, probably it. It will be interesting. I'll let you guys know if I'm able to sleep tonight. I always see, there's another coach that I follow that always drinks Energize before her team calls, and I'm like, how do you sleep at night? Oh my gosh, now everything's going to pop up. That's annoying. Okay. Hold on. Okay, you guys. Okay, so next. Okay, Instagram bio. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have Instagram. So let's talk about your Instagram bio for a second. Okay, Instagram. Don't share that you're a Beachbody coach on there. Don't share your Team Beachbody link. Don't plaster it all over the place, okay? You guys want to classify yourself as like a health and fitness coach or a wellness coach or a lifestyle coach or whatever you guys feel called to say that you are, but do not say that you're a Beachbody coach. And I hate to say this, but some Beachbody coaches have a bad rap. They've ruined it for a lot of us. They do it the icky way. They do it the wrong way. So then when people see that, like, oh, you're a Beachbody coach, you just want to sell me something, they instantly get turned off, which that is not the case with our team. Our team does not run that way. So I don't want you guys to get that bad rap. So don't share that you're a Beachbody coach on like your Instagram like bio, you know, and do not put your link there, okay? So share that you're a health and fitness coach. Make sure it looks good and clean and not cluttered. Share who you are, you know, what you're about. I know on mine it says boy mom, it says wife, it says, what else does it say? I don't know what else it says. A couple other things. It's things that are me. And then to space it out, because I know some phones are, like for mine, it's hard to space out nicely. I actually went into my note section on my iPhone and spaced it out and wrote it how I wanted it to look on my Instagram bio, and I copy and pasted it into my Instagram bio page. So you guys can do that too. It's an easy way to like make sure it looks how you want it to look. And then there's an app. Actually, it's not an app. You can go to linktree.com, and this is where you guys can put your link. This is where you guys can put like, find me on Facebook. You can put your link to Facebook. You can put, if you guys create like a Google form for a challenge group or something like that, you can put that in there. You can put your links in the Linktree place, and then use the Linktree link for your bio, okay? If that's super confusing, go check out mine and you guys will kind of understand. Go to Linktree, you'll kind of understand. If you're like, what am I supposed to put in here? You can literally just put in here like, become a free member, become a free client of mine, and you can put your free client link to Team Beachbody or something in there if you want to do that. That way you have something that people can go to if you want. You can even put your email in there if you wanted to, like email me, and you can put your email in there. Whatnot. You can put like whatever you want in there. Okay. So just make sure your Instagram bio is clean and it doesn't say Beachbody or Beachbody links in there. Okay. So let's talk about social medias next. I highly suggest, am I almost done with this? I highly suggest picking 2 social medias. So for me, I have my like page and my Instagram. Those are my 2 platforms that I do more of my health and fitness business posts on, okay? I do post on my personal page a little bit, but I normally let people know like, hey, like this is over on my like page or over on my Instagram is where I'm sharing more of my health and fitness journeys, where I'm sharing my business stuff. On my personal page, I'll do like my shout outs to my coaches because most of them are on my personal page. They're not on my like page. So pick 2 different platforms. I don't suggest now that you're a coach, like sharing everything on your personal page. People are going to get sick of that. It's your personal page. So that's why you want to create a like page or create it or post it on your personal, on your Instagram. Okay. So don't like flood your personal page now with health and fitness stuff, like Shakeology pictures, like all this kind of stuff. Cause that's just like icky. So if you're like, I want to share all this stuff somewhere, create a like page and you can put both of them on your Instagram. But remember with Instagram, and I'm not going to get into like Instagram trainings, there's a ton of that. But remember with Instagram, like use the stories feature if you want to share like your day-to-day stuff. You can check out my Instagram too, or check out some other coaches or Instagram trainings, but make sure you're not like posting 6 times a day every time you do something that's like health and fitness related. Like a lot of that stuff can go into your Instagram stories. Okay. So, post more business stuff on these 2 platforms. You can share on your personal page, but share where they can follow you to find more about your journey, where they can follow you for your journey. You can do that in that. I do suggest though, posting once a week your transformation on your personal page, because you do have a warm following on there. You do have people on there who have no idea yet what you're doing. And you can say, hey, you can come and follow me on my like page. If you want to follow me for health and fitness tips and just to watch my journey, I'm going to be posting all of that day-to-day stuff on my like page. So have to share your like page in here if you create it, so we can go love on it and share it, share on it too. So people will follow you because they want to see your life. So share your life, share the struggles, share the successes, share the everything, share as much as you want. Okay. The more you can be relatable with people, you guys, the more that people will want to do what you're doing. But you have to show them how you're getting through the valleys, right? We're all going to have times where we're struggling. And the thing is, yes, share that you're struggling, but share how you're getting through it. Share what you're doing to get through that struggle, okay? That's the whole point of this. Make sure that you're adding value. How can you add value? We all have value we can add. We all have a story to share. Just figure out what that what that story is for you and how you can share it to add value to other people who are going through it. Example, we went through a miscarriage 3 years ago, almost three years ago. Golly, it's been 3 years. And so this is a part of my story that I can share with people, and I can help other people who have gone through miscarriages and are going through miscarriages see the light at the end of the tunnel and like help them get through there, add value, add how I got through it. I can share that. Before I joined as a coach, I was a broke college student in an abusive relationship, working many part-time jobs, kind of just lost and unhappy with myself. And I can share how I've gotten through that, share that journey with people. So how you personally, how can you add value to other people on your social media? So the energizer is getting to me. Social media. How can you do that? Figure out your story. You know, if you guys want to share in here, you can even come in here and go live and share your story with us, and we can help you, put it all together, okay? That would be amazing to have you guys jump in here and share your story via video like this. I think it would be so awesome to get to know you more in your stories. So think about that. What is your story? What struggle have you gone through? And how can you share that to help other people go through that, okay? So think about that. Share your journey daily. That's going to be like a broken record. And then the next thing is hashtags. Okay, so April, I'll answer your question when I get to the end, okay? So hashtags. You can have 30 hashtags per Instagram post. If you guys go look at mine, I write my description and then I have little dots and then I have my Instagram hashtags, okay? Make sure that they're personal to you. Do not just use fitness hashtags. Don't use Beachbody. Don't use 21 Day Fix. Don't use the program that you're using. Use hashtags that are personal to you. So for me, example, a lot of mine are mother posts. A lot of them are toddler mom stuff. I have a yellow lab, so it's like yellow lab life. Postpartum, I'm postpartum journey, so some of it's that. That's what my hashtags are, okay? So think about what kind of hashtags can you use? Are you a nurse? Can you use some nursing hashtags? Another thing I suggest with hashtags is put the hashtag and search in there and search the hashtags. Like, are there people that are like posting about it? Are they mostly coaches in that hashtag? If they are, don't use it because you're just going to be following more coaches. You're going to be attracting more coaches to your Instagram, and that's not what we want. We want to attract more people that are like you that aren't coaches yet, okay? So everything makes sense with social media? Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is Emerald, and this is legit the biggest and the first milestone in your business. I shouldn't say the biggest, but the first business milestone in your business. It's when your business officially opens, you guys. So if you're like, I want to open my business, I want to get it going, get yourself to Emerald. And basically Emerald is you have one coach on each leg. Now, if you guys have gone through the 30-30-30 training, you should know the leg stuff. But basically, you have two legs. Pretend my head is you. You have two legs. You just need one coach on each side. They both have to be active with 50 personal volume. So Shakeology or the Performance Line or whatever. 50 PV every single month. This literally, you guys, is so easy. It can happen in a day. I'm pretty sure I went Emerald in a day when I just decided. I was like, this is enough. I'm going to go Emerald. And I signed up Nick, who actually at the time was my boyfriend. I signed him up with, I think this is 7 years ago, you guys. So I think I signed him up with Insanity and got like the actual DVDs. Or I maybe signed him up with Shakeology packets. That's maybe what I did. And then my mom was a proud supporter of me, and she signed up with Shakeology because she knew she needed Shakeology in her life every day, and she did. So she was just a proud supporter, and she still, 7 years later, is one of my first coaches. She's just in it for the discount for Shakeology, but I pray one day she realizes how many people she can personally help in her age bracket that need what we have to offer. So hopefully one day she'll come around and she'll like actually use it. But those two are my first coaches that got me to Emerald. Nick, who is now my husband, so signing up a spouse or a boyfriend if you know you're going to be with him long term. And then somebody who is going to be supportive, like a mom or a sister or somebody like a best friend who you're like, I want to do this business with you. Let's do it together. Get them signed up. Do this thing together with them. Like, how amazing would it be to build a business with your best friend and do it together? In a year from now, both of you quit your jobs, or both of you be able to like travel the world, or whatever your goal in life is. Like, wouldn't that be awesome to do that with your best friend? So think about those two things. It's as easy as that. You can literally go Emerald in a day. And that's your first milestone. Your business officially opens when you hit Emerald, okay? So think about Emerald. How can you get Emerald? The next 2 weeks of our training is going to be focused on getting to Emerald. So just start thinking about that now. How can you get to Emerald? And then let's see, every Thursday is payday. So every Thursday you guys get paid. Today is a Thursday. We got paid today. And then it's also rank day. So every Thursday is when you're going to be recognized for the rig. So let's say you happen to go Emerald today, you will be recognized for Emerald next Thursday, okay? You'll be paid next Thursday for that. So think about that. And then the next thing, and I think this is like the last thing I want to talk about. Oh, a couple more things. Oh yeah, there's a couple more things. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is Miracle Morning. So we're all busy, like I talked about before. And there's this book called Miracle Mornings, and it's amazing. It literally will share with you how to have a miracle morning to start your day off right in the right direction. So basically, this will help you take your business serious. It will help you lay out your routine for your morning, because that's the most important to have a routine for your business, right? So you can schedule time when you're going to show up for your business and do it. You can do, I would actually suggest getting this Miracle Morning book and reading through it. For me, my Miracle Morning starts at 6. I get up. This is my routine. I do my devotionals. I do my journaling while I drink my Energize, and then I work out. That's my Miracle Morning, because I know during nap time is when I can work my business. So my Miracle Morning time is my me time. That's my time when I recharge and get focused for the day, set the right intention for the day. That's my morning, like my morning me time is my Miracle Morning, okay? So figure out what your Miracle Morning will be. Maybe it's just getting up, praying, reading your devotional, or reading the Bible, or reading your personal development while you sip your Energize to get your workout in. Maybe you're somebody who you work out in the evening, so you are going to get up in the morning, do whatever, and work your business for an hour. Like, what is your Miracle Morning going to look like? For all of us, it's going to be a little different. So figuring out what that Miracle Morning looks like, I do suggest getting the book and listening to that. It will help a lot more explaining it all. The next thing is team calls. Okay, so these are 3 team calls I need you guys to make sure you have calendared into your schedule. The first one is our Monday wake up call. That's a national wake up call. Our company, Beachbody, has these amazing calls every single Monday morning, and it's coaches who are killing it in their business. They literally share with us what they're doing to be successful in their business. Like, how cool is that? You literally will get told how these people are being successful in their business and what they're doing, and you guys can implement what they're doing if you want to. The second thing is our Monday night Misfit call. That's at 8 p.m. The wake up call is at 10 a.m. Central Time. These are Central Times. The Misfit call that's like our grandma team. So Joelle, who is my mentor, she is the co-owner of Misfit Republic. And you guys are also part of Misfit Republic. So if you ever see me post anything about Misfit Republic, that's our big, huge team. I didn't add you guys to any of those groups. You guys can add yourself to those later if you want to, and you don't get overwhelmed with anything. But that's another call with more resources, more information on how you can be successful in your business. And then our Tuesday night Freedom Tribe Zooms are at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Ours are Zooms, and they're more laid back. They're more brainstorming sessions than informational sessions, okay? So, and I did this purposely because you guys get so much training, so much info. I personally wanted to just talk with you guys, brainstorm with you guys, go over questions, share what's been working for me, and do that on our Zooms, okay? So this is the last... almost the last chunk. I keep saying that, and I keep finding more stuff in here that I wrote down. I'm going to shut my door too, because I know Grayson's going to come in here when he comes up here. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Power Hour and Power Pockets. So this is super important, and I want you guys to think about this in your schedule. Where can you work your business? So working your business is going to look different for everybody. Like I said, I work my business now during nap time. So from like 2:30 to 3 is when I work my business. I sometimes do it in the evenings with team calls and stuff, but my majority of my work is done during nap time. Before I had Grayson, I worked my business from like 10 to like 3 or 4 during the day. That's when I worked my business. It was like a power day. But when I got started working as a coach, you guys, I worked 1 power hour. Sometimes it was a half an hour. Sometimes there were pockets of times during the day that I could work. But in every season of life, it's going to be different. You know, like when I started as a coach, I was working like 4 or 5 part-time jobs. I was going to school full-time. I was trying to get my workouts in. I had homework. So I literally had like 1 hour I could devote to my business. And that was perfect. It was focused training like focused, uninterrupted time that I was doing my business. And you guys can build like a solid business with 1 hour a day if it's uninterrupted, if it's focused, if there's not like a million other things going on around you where you cannot focus. You guys can build a solid business with 1 hour a day with one focused hour, okay? So like for me right now, I'm not out in my living room doing this team call with you guys. I'm in my office, my door shut, I'm focused on you. And that's how I work my business. I put Grayson down for a nap. I come in here and I get to work, and I don't have music on. I don't like have anything distracting. I don't have the TV on. I'm literally working my business, focused on helping people, focused on like reaching out to new people, follow-ups, posting, inviting people to join my next challenge group or coaching, sending out messages, or like actually answering messages, listening to trainings, my personal development. Holy man, I feel like I'm talking a lot. My personal development is something that doesn't go into my power hour, my power pocket, because that's something that I'd be doing anyways. It's something that lately I've been listening to Girl Wash Your Face, and I think I shared this in here. I'm listening to Girl Wash Your Face on Audible. So every time I'm in my car, I'm listening to personal development. So that's my personal development time. I'd be doing that anyways if I wasn't a coach. So that isn't something that goes into my work time. And that also is like working out. Working out doesn't go into my work time because I would be doing that anyway. So that's my morning. I work out in the morning. Well, my husband is still home. So looking at your power out, like your power time when you can work your business, it's going to look different to everybody. And I want to hear down below or post in here after you look at your schedule, when are you going to work your business? You know, like look at your time during the day. If you know you work from like 9 to 5 every single day and you know you can't work at work, when before work or after work can you work your business? Can you do it after you put the kids to bed from like 8:30 to 10:30, or can you get up in the morning and work from 5 to 7? Where in your schedule can you work? Or maybe you have to do power pockets where you're working like a half hour here and a half hour at lunch, and then maybe a half hour in the car while you're waiting to pick up your kids, or maybe a half hour before your husband gets home from work and you guys make supper. Like where you can work your business in power pockets too, and just break up what you have to do during your power pockets, okay? So it's gonna look different for everybody. I will say, you guys, this time that you're working is not scrolling time. It's not time to just like scroll through Facebook and see what people are doing. It's focused time where you're reaching out to new people, you're building your relationship, you're posting, you're doing follow-ups with people you're talking to, you're answering your messages, you're building relationships with people, you're talking with people, you're maybe listening to a training. That kind of stuff is what you're doing in your power pockets, your power business hours, okay? And let's see. Like I said before, you can totally build a solid business with 1 hour a day. I've done it. It just takes a little bit longer. So if you're somebody who you're like, in a year, I want to be making $1,000 a week even, or in a year, I want to be able to quit my full-time job, you're going to have to put in more than 1 hour a day. It's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 hours a day of this solid work time to build that business, but it's doable, you guys. I have seen so many people leave their full-time jobs in a year, make 6 figures in a year. They're just doing more than that 1 hour. They're like doing that 1 hour times 3 or 4, okay? So look at your schedule, look at your goals. What are your goals with this business? If you want, like, if you hate your job that you're at right now and you're like, I need to get out of this job as soon as possible so I can be home with my kids, then you need to do more than the 1 or 2 hours, you know? And you put in a lot of time now, but you guys, you'll have, it's amazing what this freedom can, this business can build for you if you show up and build it for, like, do it for yourself, right? So it's your own pace. So some of you might be like, I don't want to do that. I love my job. Can you share the breakdown of the groups in an email? Yeah, I'll put all this stuff in the files. All my notes I'll put in the files for you guys, okay? And yeah, the 4 calls to put on your calendar. Yep. So it's your own pace. So think about your goals. Think about what you want out of life. Like if your goal is just to make enough to pay for your car payment, then you don't have to put in 4 hours a day. But if you're someone who like, I hate this, like my job right now, I need a huge career change, and you want to do this full time in a year from now, you're going to have to put in more time than somebody who just wants to make $350 a month. Okay. So think about that. Neither is right or wrong, but just the work time that goes into it is going to be different. And this mentorship group, this academy group is set up to help you guys hit success faster. Okay. All the info I'm giving you right away, I'm giving it to you so you have it to run with it, so you can start applying it now. Okay. I know it's overwhelming. There's so much that you guys have been thrown at you, but go through it at your own pace and just start applying the things that you are listening to and reading and watching that you're like, this sounds really cool. I want to apply this. Don't feel like you have to apply everything, but apply what you feel like you want to apply, okay? This business is so moldable to however you want your life to be. It's so moldable. If you love fashion, if you love, like teaching or whatever you are super passionate about, you guys can mold this business to that, okay? So it doesn't just have to be health and fitness. Like whatever you're passionate about, you can use that as a value to add to people around you, and you can use this business to help fuel that, right? So it's just so cool. And then let's see what else. Make a list of what needs to get done for your business every day and personal. So for me, I have this cool little, and you can do this anywhere, which is a notebook, but I have this little ideas, and this is what I do for my business. I and for like day-to-day stuff too. I just sit down in the morning and I'm like, hey, what do I need to do today? I need to reach out to like people who were interested in my challenge group, or I need to reach out to my new coaches, you guys. I need to reach out to my current challengers. I need to message the people who are liking my transformation posts on Instagram, or message the people who did my poll on Instagram. I put all my, what I need to do for my business on here. Maybe it's I need to jump on the recording from Monday night's Misfit call, or the wake up call in the morning, or I need to get on my new coach Zoom with you guys, or I have a one-on-one call. Like whatever my to-do list is that needs to get done for that day, I put on here. I even put on I have an eye appointment today, or I have a dentist appointment, or whatever, but your to-do list should be your business building activities. So doing your 4 vitals: workout, PD, Shakeology, and then the business building stuff is what I've been talking about earlier, like the reaching out to people, building relationships, sharing your journey, posting, inviting people to join you, sharing your journey constantly on your Instagram stories. Like those are your vital behaviors that should be done every single day. Hitting Success Club 5 every single month should be done every single month. And then hitting Emerald monthly. Like if you want to build this business fast, hitting Emerald every week should be what your goal is. If you want to kind of build this business slower, hitting Emerald every single month will do that. So if you're like, I'm all in, I'm ready to go, I want to build this business now, hit Success Club 10 plus every single month and hit Emerald every single week. Okay. So that's literally what you guys have to do. And this is kind of what I talked about at the beginning. An all-in coach is someone who's hitting Success Club 6 plus every single month, which basically means they're helping 3 people get signed up with a challenge pack and helping them through their journey. This business is so different than so many other businesses where it's not just signing up people. You guys, we have to physically help them get results. Well, not physically, but virtually help them get results, right? So don't just sign people up, sign people up and help them get results with their health and fitness. Help them get results with their life, okay? And then the last thing I want to talk about, which is called Success Starters. And this is a super cool program that we have. And if you hit Success Club 5 every single month in your first 3 months as a coach, you will earn your free ticket to Summit next year for free. So next week, all of us coaches are going to our annual conference, and it's called Summit, and it's in Indianapolis. Every year we have a summit, and it's basically a huge conference where we all get together and we learn from the best. We hear from corporate. We get to work out with the celebrity trainers. We have little training sessions and get to learn from the top coaches in our company and from personal development experts. You guys will get that ticket free if you hit Success Club 5 every single month. So basically helping 2.5 people get signed up with a challenge pack, join your challenge group, join your team every single month, you will earn your free ticket for Summit next year, which is so cool and so worth going to. Okay, so that's About Success Club. The next thing is we will be doing a free group together June 25th through the 29th. Okay, so we can talk about this, what you guys want to do for a free group. We might just do like a health and fitness, like a clean eating group. And we can I'll put that together. And so you guys can start inviting people to that all next week, all weekend, and we will run it together. Each of us will take a day to post, or actually I don't know the details yet, but we'll run it together. And it's basically going to be like your first challenge group. It's going to be a free group that you can invite people to join. You guys can start talking about it. We'll get those people in there. Like I said, it's going to be like it'll be a clean eating group, so you guys can add people to that, talk about that. And then you guys will be in my June 18th challenge group. That will be my tracker group. I will add you guys to that, or invite you guys to that. And you guys can start sharing your journey in there. Make sure you're tracking your workouts and your Shakeology in there, so I know that you guys are showing up for yourself every single day. Start using that group or the self-love group as a place to share your journey, to get used to posting, to sharing your story every single day. Use it to a place to just start showing up for yourself every day, okay? And then the last thing I'm going to leave you with before I go through these questions is, if you guys treat this business like $1 million business, it can be for you, okay? So if you treat this business like it's the $1 million business it can be, it will be. So this is something that I didn't do right away. I didn't treat it like $1 million business right away. One, because I was 22 and I didn't really know what I was getting into. But now I treat it like the $1 million business it's going to be in the next couple years. And if you guys just do that now, treat it like it's $1 million business. Show up for yourself, for your business every single day. Just like somebody who is running $1 million business would be show up for themselves, share what they're doing, share their journey, show up for their business every single day. You guys will have $1 million business way faster than I did, because you started showing up from day one. You started treating it like $1 million business from day one. Okay, so think about that. $1 million business. How amazing would that be? Maybe you don't think that's amazing. Maybe you just want like a business that creates freedom. But the more, I look at it like this: the more money you have, the more you can give, right? The more resources you can use to give to more people. And that's what this business is about, is helping more people by you helping yourself. Okay, so let me go through questions. I know April had a question. Is it okay to share other things that our other coaches post, such as what Shakti talked about, one of her? I wouldn't do, okay, so let's talk about posting a little bit. I wouldn't do the share option. You can message Shakti and ask if you can share the post she had posted, and then add your own, like personalize it. So if you guys see somebody post like a transformation picture of somebody, you can ask them if you can use that transformation and pick apart their post that they use, but personalize it so it you add your story to it, okay? So don't just share other people's posts. Don't just click the share option and share it to your page, because your people are going to be drawn to that person's page, not to your page. So make sure that you're downloading that picture, you're uploading it yourself, and you're adding your own personal touch to it that shares your journey so they connect with you. Does that make sense? And like I said, there's a lot of social media trainings out there that you guys can jump onto and listen to. So if you feel like you're struggling with social media, YouTube social media trainings, or go to the Misfit site and get in there. And I think there's a social media tab that you can go through those social media videos if that's what you guys are struggling with. And we can always do, maybe next week we can do, I'll be at Summit next week. I can go live sometime and talk about just social media tips too. So do you guys have any other questions? Will you also, let's see, I'll post a post in here so I can get your guys' emails so I can invite you to the tracker app. So you guys can be a part of that with me for next Monday. So post your email below that you want me to send the invite to, so I can invite you guys to that. Otherwise, that's all I have. Lots of info. I'll post my notes that I was reading off of in the file section, so you guys can go through those, go through your notes. Just know that like your business starts at Emerald. Your business officially opens once you get to Emerald. And if you want to be all in, you got to start hitting Success Club. You got to start sharing your journey. Even if it's super uncomfortable, even if it's scary, start sharing your journey. I highly suggest tonight, even you guys, do a Throwback Thursday post. Post where you used to be before you started your health and fitness journey and where you are now, and share your journey, what's gone on in those last like however long it's been. You guys can look at my post I posted on Tuesday about my pregnancy, postpartum journey, and that was the same thing 2 years ago to now, and I just kind of shared, the struggle and my journey a little bit with that. So you guys can go check that out. Don't copy it, but make your own. And I challenge you guys all to do that tonight, is do a Throwback Thursday post. You can tag me in it if you want, and just get that out there. Start showing people that you are doing this and you're serious and you're ready to not only help yourself and transform your life, but help other people do the same thing, okay? So if you guys have any more questions, you can comment those below. Otherwise, I will get you guys added to the Tracker app, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for getting on.